Alright guys, we are back, and now I actually have it live on somebody's feed right now. Their link to that feed is in the description below, so you can actually see what is going on right now at this place. You see they have a lot of people out there, so at least it's not just a couple people trying to do things, it's a lot of people. A lot of people are out there trying to get things done. Hopefully things will actually going to start picking up more. She had just went and did a live with an interviewer, with an actual news reporter. Now she's walking around, just going through everything, seeing everybody. So everybody's going to see if she can give us a recap. So we're seeing what everything's going right now.
I'm live streaming in like multiple groups right now. I told Frank to get down here, but he says, I'm just not.
Bam.
That's how you do it. It's a pizza.
You got a lot of people out there, a lot of news people reporting on this. Everyone's showing it right now. But it is going down. And the link to actually watch this yourself, so you're not watching it through mine, is in the description below. So everyone can click on that and see it for yourselves.
They basically just want to know why we're here, what does this mean to us, and what do we hope for, pretty much.
You can see they have a lot of people out there. A lot of people are involved.
And I got free pizza.
And people are getting free food. I hear you, Josh. I mean, it's a start, though.
I think that was channel 2 or 9. I think I was interviewed by KCLA. A UCLA press. I don't remember who else.
Yeah, there was. She just got done doing an interview, but I was having technical difficulties getting things set up, so I missed it.
That's good.
But if you go back on her live feed itself, I have the link to the description below. You can actually see for yourself what she was saying, what she was asked.
It's an Uber and a Lyft protest area.
But this is what's going down.
You were not hungry. You stole that pizza from a hungry person.
You want to talk about not being hungry, bro?
Why do you think I don't have a pizza?
I don't know about all that stuff.
Because I am not hungry.
There's tables of pizza.
Man, it's only going down right there in LA. They're right in front of the Uber green light hub. This is all live right now. As you can see, people commenting, everything's happening right now. We're gonna do something for a press conference, it said.
Y'all be making noise. What do you want me to interview them for? What do you want to know? I'm not a fucking reporter. Jay's like, interview some of the drivers. Team up for what? We all here for the same fucking reason. This shit sucks.
I agree with you, Pico. I agree with you, man.
Really?
What are you
have that question?
What are you here for?
Because I don't want to work for less than minimum wage.
Okay, thank you. What do you drive?
An electric car.
What are you here for?
Oh, you're already blown up on Facebook. That's it. You gone viral. Done. Over with.
I'm fair wage tax. That's what I'm here. And I spelled my sign wrong.
Yeah, they're all out in front of the Uber Hub right now. And like I said, I have the link to this Facebook Live that's going on in the description below. So if people want to continue watching it and everything, figured we'll sit here for a couple more minutes. But it is happening, guys. So it is good to see that it is actually happening out there.
I'm about to interview this reporter. Watch this. Yeah, you're welcome. Tina. Tina, I'm Jenny's. Hi. Nice to meet you too.
Oh, might have another report going down. Yeah, I'm surprised I don't have more people here, but I know I messed up the YouTube thing.
Hey, Tina, first and last name, please. Tina Turrieta. And spell both. T-I-N-A-T-U-R-R-I-E-T-A. And Tina Turrieta, where do you live? I live in Orange County. Okay. So you drove
Here we go.
I drove up for this, but I drive out to drive LA County all the time. And I mean, the obvious question, why are you here? What's the impetus? Just to kind of be a voice and to help try to facilitate some change, you know? You're a driver. I am a driver. And tell me what it was like when you got, are you with Uber? I am with Uber. So when you got the notification on the app that the 80 cents a mile was going down to 60 cents. It was like an hour before it actually happened, which poses a question as to, you know, I'm pretty sure Uber suspected something like this would happen when they notify you the day of that they're going to be doing such a drastic cut, you know, and with no reasoning. Like their reasoning was simply that we increased it in September and it didn't work out for us. So now we're going to decrease it, and it's like, well, how does it not work out for you? You're the largest rideshare, you know, platform in the world.
The link to this live feed that's going on right now is in the description below, guys.
And I'm assuming that your thrust is it doesn't work out for the drivers. It doesn't work out for the drivers, and you know the less this has provided such a huge feeling of like lack of inspiration, lack of feeling hopeless, you know, feeling hopeless to be able to provide for your family. You know, I'm a drug and alcohol counselor. I got laid off in September and I had to make something work. So I decided to go from part-time to full-time. And I made a decent amount of income in the last couple months, but now that's like drastically reduced, you know? And Orange County's not a cheap city to live in. LA County is not a cheap city to live in, you know? Do you have any calculations you can give me as far as like hours that you drive and what you're making now and how that might have compared with in the past? Have you noticed like a sizable like chunk taken out of your weekly pay? It's not about a chunk because I don't look at rideshare like most people do. I don't divide trips by hours versus my total, all that stuff. I kind of look at it in a more general way as far as I put $40 a tank in my tank, and if I make $250, I'm cool, right? Because $200 is more than I would make working 8 hours a day at $20 an hour at an 8 to 5 job.
Everybody has different ways of looking at it.
I go out to LAX. I only do airport runs because my employer pays me per mile, and there's a consistent need there versus want, and I'm going to get mileage trips from there. The problem with that is that on an average of working 8 to 10 trips and making $200 to $300, now I have to work close to double that to make the same amount of money. And when, you know, last night, for example, LAX
I will be
was surging at like a 2.5,
interested to know what
45 minutes to get
of this
into the
interview
terminals. And we don't know where we're going into
they actually use.
So if I'm doing a 10 mile ride,
you see this, people are wanting,
$10 an hour, and then
they're taking interviews from people, but what will they actually report on when it's all said and done? We know they edit almost everything out.
Like, how is that profitable for me as a driver? It's not profitable.
But we see them out there asking drivers what's going on.
To these companies or to Uber specifically about what you all want and how you view. I just think realistic, you know, I think it's
what's going on, Driver Lady Pro?
What's
going on, Fat Unicorn? I have the link to this live stream that's going on right now in the description below if anybody wants to try to get on that live stream to actually look at it. I'm just trying to show everybody what's going down.
You know, 2.3, 4.5, or 3.1. It's a flat rate. Like Palm Springs, for example, their area is now a flat rate surge, meaning it could surge at like $5.25 per ride. That's it. With Coachella and, you know, and Stagecoach coming up, that hurts us as drivers because before...
Not much, man. Just trying to cover this interview.
7 times.
See what's going down.
We're going out there, and most of us sleep in cars. We don't rent hotel rooms because it's just too damn expensive. It's
been a big thing
to make,
lately, so figure everyone's asking how's it happening, what's actually happening with it.
When Uber first started,
now people
like
can
to
see.
compare, but in a society where we have change that happens so drastically, it's unrealistic to expect our wages to be what they used to be. However, this is unrealistic to expect us to continue to drive for 60 cents a mile.
And that's her recording. She's recording while she's talking to everything.
So Uber and Lyft both have IPOs coming up.
Lyft does currently, Uber does not.
Well, Uber's, it's in the long term, but it's going to happen this year. I mean, and probably in the earlier part, but Lyft's is actually probably going to happen this week. So I don't know, what's your perspective on these kind of valuations that these companies are getting in the context of how you drivers feel
See how she goes on this.
In regards to IPOs, I don't have an opinion of it. There's so much change that happens on such a consistent basis that I mean, for example, like I don't drive for surges, I don't drive for bonuses or incentives. It's unrealistic for me to consider. I don't drive for tips. Those are all added benefits. You know what I mean? Like I go where there's a consistent need for rides, and that's
That is technically true.
Okay, that's great. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So why is it important for you guys to cover this?
Well, I mean, everyone uses Uber and Lyft. I mean, it's a part of, the ecosystem in LA and I think all across the country. And I think there's an understanding that, I mean, every time I drive with a Lyft driver, I mean, if they're game, and without prodding, I have heard lots of complaints about kind of this diminishing return that a lot of drivers are getting. And I know how expensive it is in LA and all of those things. So I think those are kind of themes that our station totally recognizes. And especially in light of, I mean, I know that the owners of Lyft and Uber are expected to make in the hundreds of millions. Yeah, when the IPO happens, and so when you juxtapose that with people who are living in cars or whatnot, yeah, I mean it's an obvious why we want to cover it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
I also think the inability to unionize.
See, that was a good interview right there. We'll see if that makes it on the actual news or not tonight. That was a good question to ask too. Like, why are these people caring so much, or is it just for a story? So that is good to know that even the reporters are like, hey, this is important.
So
and they take rides.
To be shut down on Marine, and we're about to do a live press conference.
Oh, live press conference is coming. But that was good though for everyone that just saw that interview. And if you want to continue watching, like I said, go look in the link. Check the description below for the link to that Facebook channel. I don't want to sit here and hold the phone up forever. I just wanted to show everybody. And you see interviews are going on. We will see what happens with all this. But the link to that live stream, and the live stream that is still going on right now, is in the description. Everyone just check it out. Click on it. You can go ahead and keep watching it there. I know it's kind of messed up me just holding the thing. But I just wanted to show everybody that. That was a good interview. Good questions were asked at least. And I'm glad the reporter even replied back after being asked a question. So lets us know people do want to know what the heck's going on with this. So, all right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end this. Check on later on tonight or something else. See what the outcome of all this was. But all right, guys. Thumbs up. You enjoyed it. Things going down. Things are in motion. We'll see how far it really goes. All right. Check the description below for extra information and tips. Keep doing your thing. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't drive today. Get your money. Oh, yep, Kevin channel. Yep, Kevin's live, I think, right now. But he's actually there in person. So, yeah, everyone might want to go check out his channel. All right, guys. Be safe. Uber and Lyft off. Peace out.